Prophetess Virginia Ford. I'm with the Prince of Peace Church out of Dumfries, Virginia. My pastor is Apostle Dr. John T. Harry Jr. I want to speak to you a little bit about talking too much. In the book of Genesis, chapter 37, we read about a young boy who has dreams and goals and ambitions, who's his father's favorite child, so that makes the rest of his siblings jealous of him. One day, they decided to plot to get rid of him. What they was trying to do was kill the dream. Let me tell you, sometimes we just talk too much. God didn't tell you to tell everybody your business. God did not tell you to reveal your dream to everybody. So if he didn't tell you to tell it to anybody, then you need to keep your mouth closed. You're talking too much. Your lips are loose, and you're sinking your ship. Back in the day, there was a comedian named Flip Wilson who used to say that when he became the character of Geraldine. I didn't understand back then because I was a young child. But now I'm beginning to take some things out of the natural and take them, and I use them in the spiritual. Because loose lips sink ships. They wanted to kill the dream. However, do you know when God has a plan for us, it shall come to pass? If you continue to walk upright before him, it shall come to pass. The thing is, when we start talking too much, we derailed it. What we have done now has caused it to go to the left for a little while, and then we have to allow God to bring it back into perspective because we ran off at the mouth. Everybody's not meant to know your business. If God did not tell you, and I believe if God told you to tell it to anybody, that person he had told you to tell it to, he had already lined that up. So if you needed whatever, this person was going to be the blessing that God sent to help you to get to where you was trying to go or where you were intending to go. But because you talk too much, then there comes this standstill for a little bit. And now you've gotten discouraged because you don't think it's going to come to pass. Because what you have in your mind that this is supposed to happen X, Y, and Z, which might have, could have, should have, would have. But because we run off at our mouth too much and we talk too much, it causes it to slow up. I'm not saying that it won't come to pass because what God has for you is for you. However, we got to be mindful on who we tell it to and if it was meant to be told to that person. Before doing anything, go before God and pray. Lord, is this person for me? Is this person against me? Lord, is this the one that you have sent to help me to get to my destiny? Lord, I don't know which way to go. That's who you should be talking to. You don't need to be talking to her every Tom, Dick, Harry, Sally, Sue, and Mary Jane. Go straight to God. Ask God, because everybody's not for you. Everybody don't want to see you succeed. Everybody don't want you to go to where you're trying to go. Everybody don't want to see you get even elevated in ministry, and that's a sad thing. That's a sad thing, because we're all one body striving to do the will of God. So when you have things that you see in your dreams and in your vision, keep your mouth closed. If God didn't tell you to reveal it, keep your mouth closed. You're messing, you're derailing, you're slowing up your own process. You're slowing up your own blessing. God is so graceful and he's so merciful that yes, if he has designed it to come to pass, it will come to pass. If God spoke it to you, it's definitely going to come to pass. But you got to be careful. You got to know. You got to know that if you keep talking and you keep running off at that mouth, it's not a good thing. Read that book of Genesis chapter 37. It all came out good. It all worked out for the good because God had a plan. God had already designed it. God had already set it up. You too. If God has already designed it and set it up to come to pass, it shall come to pass, and no man will stop it. But you talking too much could hold it up. To God be the glory, And do me a favor. Keep it to yourself. To God be the glory. Until next time, God bless.